Hi and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Genesis. I gotta tell you, the struggle with these spider mites is real. So they have moved on over to my garden bed, my third garden bed, and look at that. Look at these spider webs. OMG. I don't know how to get rid of them from spreading, but this is in my backyard where I said I have a backup plan. So, yeah, we got spider mites around here, and this is my backup plan. This is where I germinate most of my seeds from my front garden that has been taken over by the spider mites, and now they're here. And my Lord, my peace. So they started with these cucumber leaves, and it's getting dehydrated, and they're spreading their nets. And you can see in this garden bed, I have a lot of seeds that I just dropped just to say, let me have a backup plan. I got cucumber seeds here, parsley, and a lot of bok chows I put in the garden. And oh wow, it makes me feel like giving up, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna fight the fight. I am surely gonna fight the fight. I'm gonna go in and wash my hands, get rid of the spider webs off so I don't move it around. But the fight is real, so hang tight, guys. So yeah, guys, welcome back. Just had to get my hands clean off. I'm trying my very best not to spread the mites around, the spider mites, because it has taken over two of my garden bed. This is my third garden bed where I do the germinations of most of my seeds. I germinate my kale in here. Then if I have space in my front yard, I will take some and put in the front. So I had put in a whole bunch of seeds, new seeds in here, kale, even I put in some squash, because everything is getting destroyed in my front. I have here, I put in a lot of peas because you see the spider mites are dehydrating all the leaves that I have here. So I'm trying to save this here garden season with having backup plans after backup plans, but the spiders, they won't leave my property alone. I'm gonna show you where they're there too. Look at this, and I don't even want to touch it too much. But you could see a web under here, and look at that. That's all web. So I gotta clean that up and take it. So they start dropping their webs, and then they heat the plants and stuff. So Canada, we're having a outbreak. So let me wipe my hands off pretty well before I touch anything else. So guys can see, for the first time in ever, I've dropped some, what's this one, okras. Some okras is germinating in this bed. I got some Swiss chard, some turnips, and a weak beet here. I have lots and lots of different type of peas that I just put in that's coming up, and kales in here that is doing good. This garden bed is loaded with a whole bunch of different seeds. I just dropped some parsley right here, and some basil, so that within a few days they're gonna all come up. So the whole garden bed is all loaded with seeds, even if you can't see anything, but they're gonna be coming up in a few days. You could see, I think that's the basil coming up there. And here I even have some turnips here that I germinated a while back, and loads of peas. So all around the back portion is all peas coming up. You guys can see I plant in the building blocks, so no hole in the building blocks is left unturned. I have my broccoli in the building block that I'm going to say most likely it won't be a big broccoli, but you can eat the leaves if you choose to. Um, so that's what I normally do when they don't come. I've never seen a big broccoli. See, in the building blocks, I have some more kale, but I'm going to say something about this kale. This kale has been in the longest. It has struggled the most because it has been bitten up and then coming back. So if I do want to save these kales, I'm going to have to take it out the building blocks and transplant them. But everything else grows pretty well. The marigold grows pretty well in the building block, but guess what happened? The spider mites, they love these marigold, and they're going at everything. In the front yard, they destroyed so much of them, turned them white and everything. So I'm just walking around my garden trying to clean up all the spider webs so that they know that this is not their home. This is surely not their home. So over here, this is the green bush bean from the Dollar Tree, and yes, they're on there. See, if you could see, it's spider webs. They're driving me mad, honestly. I've never seen anything like this in my whole life. And that one is the yellow Cherokee bean, if you see a yellow one. And even the butterflies come in to lay eggs. But please, excuse me, you beautiful thing. You are gorgeous, but please, I'm having enough in life. Yeah, so all I gotta keep saying is just keep dropping leaf and what am I thinking? Just keep dropping seed. I'm like over it, really over it. That here's my parsley. I've harvested before, but it needs to be harvested. It's growing in the building block and it's growing beautifully. What do you do when you've been taken over by bugs? Do you keep on praying? Yes, I am praying, by the way. So we got some Swiss chard in here in different patches. That's been in the garden for a while because that's the first thing that started to struggle, started to be taken over by something. And I keep pruning the outer leaf and then it keeps coming back. So yeah, so let's take this part. We don't need that part, it's all broken. So that's what I keep doing, and eventually it's gonna come back strong. I have faith. I have faith. So here it's a lot of bok choy is here, and we have kale in the middle here, but I put in some new ones, and everything is coming up. It just has to pray that it works itself out, because without that, we need prayer. That's the only thing that can save us right now. And you can see some worm is coming on my leaves that I gotta pick off. So I just walk around, pick off whatever that is being affected. If it's touching the ground too much, then I just take them off, because that way it won't get any infection much. But I think I'm growing a colony of bugs and spider mites and everything. So let me know if you guys are having problems with your garden in Canada. I saw a different gardener having problems, and I don't know. I'm tired. See, I even grow things outside my back gate, like these garden beds loaded, and the cucumbers is coming up and it's broken. So I haven't eaten one cucumber yet. So those corn here that's growing, I'm growing them for corn silk, and not really the corn, because a lot of times the corn doesn't come fully, and if it does, it's something eating it. So right now this year I decided to get the corn silks, because that is very beneficial for your blood, and I do herbs. So the things that I can get as organic as possible, by planting it, I try my best to do so. So this is outside my backyard, and this is my germinating garden for now. So this here, it's outside my backyard where I have different stuff. Like I have my Swiss chard that is finally coming back, and I might be able to get something to eat off there. And I do mixed basket. This is a little marvel from the Dollar Tree. The Swiss chard come from the plant nursery. This green bean is from the bush bean is from the Dollarama, not Dollarama. It's from the Dollar Tree, correction, and it has given me a whole bunch of peas. And now I guess it's gonna wait till reblossom, but it's nice and green. Whenever I see anything that needs to go, I pick it off and get rid of the leaf because I try to keep them as clean. The cucumbers are all pickling and market more cucumber from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. But what I notice is that I am growing mostly males on the plants. You can see all males. The males are the ones that does not have any cucumbers on the end, but there's a blossom. So there you go, all males. I saw one female on the plant and it's at the top, so that's lucky. See right there, if you can see, the sun is shining, but it's right here. There's a female, and that's the only female I've seen so far. A bunch of male. So yeah, I have cucumbers in all different baskets because that's one of my favorite things. It's like eating apple to me. So even though in the front yard has been destroyed, like I destroy a lot of my cucumbers, I'm happy that I plant in all surface. You can see my Swiss chard is finally coming back, finally, and it's been a struggle. Those ones are from the plant nursery I had from the beginning of the season. It keep getting destroyed, keep picking the leaves. This one here is from my Dollar Tree seeds, and I just keep doing that once I see damage on my leaf. That one is some beets that I put in to germinate in the pot, and some, I believe this is kale also. So once they grow up, I will find space to transplant them, but these baskets are loaded. Like the mites, they eat off all the marigold. I think the spider mites are in love with marigold and cucumbers, and then we have the cucumber, and then we have the tomato bugs. I don't want to have nothing. So yeah, so this is what's up. That your girl is here tending to her land. This is actually from the cutting. This is a lettuce that I cut off from when I buy it from the grocery store, and it grows up. It's quite old, has been bolted, and I just kept it so it can recompose. I hate a lot of it off there. Where's my berry? My berry tree, my baby. I picked off everything. Everything, but I thought I saw a ripe one just now. Yeah, see, 2 ripe ones on there. Can you see it? I want you to see it. They're beautiful when they come up, but it's so bright out here now. So my berry, let's get my berries also. I just walk around and pick them and eat them. They're very sweet. So yeah, you can see all these parts. All these parts are berries that I've picked off the tree. So yeah, shows that how much berries had come on the tree. It's not blossoming right now because it's already gave me all these lovely ones. I got a couple more in there, and that's it. So yeah, so this is my butterfly garden that I use for germinating my seeds. You can see my coriander here. That's up to seeds, and I just love to pick them and eat them. I don't even know if I'm going to get any to dry. Right here, spider webs. Oh my gosh, and I'm out here every day. So they're going at the plants. So this one is, I can't tell you the name, but it's supposed to be like a stripy red bean when it forms. and that I got from the plant nursery. So yeah, so I'm just walking around pruning my plants and make sure the dead ones are not taking on call for energy for my plants. This one is the yellow Cherokee from the Dollar Tree. Also, this one is the yellow Cherokee. I got a few off there before. And that's the green bush bean from the Dollar Tree, also seeds. Yeah, so I just finished watering the plants. And look at that. If I go, spider webs, all spider webs. So I just take my hands and just move around and go wash it now. So I'm gonna go inside and wash my hands and see what else needs to be done out here. You guys see the cucumbers are vining pretty nice, and praying for them because the spider mites are going at it. They're eating. Who knows what I'm gonna get this year. So until next time, my broccoli. Genesis out.